You ever have that feeling when reality seems to glitch, just for a second? Like when the hallway feels longer than it should, or your reflection seems delayed. That's what happened to me last week, except it didn't stop at a feeling. I was running late, juggling coffee and my laptop, when I got into the office elevator. I pressed 14, like I do every day, but the digital display flickered and stopped at 13, a floor I've never seen on the panel before. The doors slid open and I almost spilled my drink. The hallway beyond wasn't the familiar beige of my office, but a gray, windowless corridor lined with flickering fluorescent lights. But that wasn't the worst part. Inside the elevator, I was suddenly surrounded by people, 6 of them, each one dressed differently, but every face was mine. Not just similar, but exact copies, down to the mole on my jaw and the chipped front tooth. They stared at me with cold, knowing eyes, and when I reached for the doors, one of them blocked my way. I tried to push past, but they closed in, murmuring in a language I recognized but couldn't remember ever learning. Their voices overlapped, whispering secrets I'd buried, choices I'd never made, and regrets I thought I'd forgotten. I begged them to let me go, but each time I moved, another version of me stepped in, their hands cold and unyielding. It didn't take long before I realized they weren't going to let me leave, not until I understood why I was really there. Finally, one leaned in, their breath icy against my ear, and said, "Every wrong turn, every lie, you made us." The elevator doors slammed shut, and the panel blinked out, leaving me in the dark with my other selves. As the elevator began to descend, I understood. I wasn't going back to my office. I was trapped on the 13th floor, forever surrounded by the versions of myself I never wanted to meet.